Good morning, everybody. There, so you can get my little scarecrow door decoration in there. We are here to talk today about celery seed oil, and I am not outside. I am inside where it's warm and toasty. I hope you're warm and toasty too. Celery seed oil. I must confess, I have not used this one at all, but I am prepared to tell you how to use it. It's going to be one of those oils that you're not going to use all the time, but when you need it, you will be so very glad you have it. So this comes in a 15 milliliter. It retails for $48, wholesales for $36. So you get $12 off with your membership. So that's a good deal. Chemically, it is very different. The constituents that are listed in the book, many of them are unpronounceable, so I'm not even going to try to read them to you. And they're ones that I've never seen before. So that in itself makes celery seed oil something worth having, because if you're using an oil for something and all of a sudden it stops working, like for example my toenail that I have to keep melaleuca on it. The melaleuca stopped being as effective. That means physiologically something has changed. So I had to switch to a different oil. So I'm putting lemongrass on it right now. When lemongrass becomes ineffective, I can probably go back to melaleuca. But oils have different chemical constituents, and those differences make them valuable. So the properties, what this is, it's antioxidant, anti-rheumatic, antiseptic, especially for the urinary tract, an antispasmodic, antitumoral, a diuretic, a hepatic, and a stimulant. So historically, it has been used to help with urinary problems and inflammatory issues with the joints and connective tissues, especially due to issues like arthritis and gout. Other possible issues there are, that you could use it for, there are quite a few. High blood pressure, the digestive tract, I already mentioned the urinary tract, congestion, bronchitis, dandruff even. A study was done on the effects of celery seed oil, and it was found to reduce redness and irritation in the scalp and to reduce dandruff intensity. So, who knew? It's a great kidney detox, and if for lactation, if you're breastfeeding and you need to increase your milk flow, this is an oil to try for that. So there are 3 ways that you can use it. Aromatically, although I think it stinks. I would really have to be desperate to put that in my diffuser, and definitely have to bury it under other fragrances because it doesn't smell good to me. Topically and internally. Now, hi Mom, thank you for joining me. Dr. Hill spoke about celery seed oil at length at convention, and he was putting it in his morning smoothies because of the digestive support that you get from it. And he said it has a very bitter taste, and when you're drinking it, you go, oh, okay, well, that's not so bad. And then several minutes later, it circles back around and gets you taste-wise. So just be prepared. This is one that's going to taste bad. So I didn't get to go to convention this year, but I did watch it online. And so I am prepared to tell you what Dr. Hill shared about celery seed at convention. And so this is definitely one, like I said, he said it tastes bad. So you're either going to want to drown it in a shake or a smoothie or something like that, or you're going to want to have empty capsules and take it that way. So it's a very powerful antioxidant. It supports the cardiovascular system. It supports healthy metabolism, which many of us struggle with that as we get older, keeping our metabolisms revved up. He said it's very good for healthy oral tissue and teeth. I don't think I'm going to be making celery seed flavored toothpaste anytime soon, but who knows? I might surprise myself. It supports a healthy respiratory system and a healthy immune response. And he gave 4 specific protocols to follow with celery seed oil. So, you know, our digestive system actually starts with our esophagus. And celery seed helps to enhance the mucosal defense system that we have in our esophagus. And if your mucus system starts to break down or is degraded, that can cause some discomfort. And so celery seed helps to protect the esophagus from damage as it's transporting what we eat from our mouth to our stomach. And so here's an esophageal protocol straight from Dr. Hill. 2 to 3 drops in your favorite morning drink. And if you want to add in oils that are rich in linalool, which would be the soothing oils like lavender, or limonene, which would be the citrus oils, that's going to give additional support. You could also try coriander or fennel. It's going to combine the support with also the soothing and be comforting to the esophagus. So the second protocol that he gave is for the stomach. So just like our esophagus has a protective mucus, our stomach has a protective lining. And when that protective lining is compromised, it can create problems, and it can even get so bad that bleeding results from it. So we need to have that lining intact, not only to protect our stomach, but so that our stomach can work properly, because that's part of the body's defense system, is to be able to kill off the germs and things that we swallow. And it doesn't do that as well if the acid in our stomach is eating the stomach lining instead of eating microbes. So when we have damage to the stomach, you can use certain oils to calm and soothe. And so celery seed is one of those. And so there again, you're going to take 2 to 3 drops, put it in a capsule, and do that morning and evening for preventative. If this is an issue that you have, it's going to help with that. If you have something going on right now, he said you can do it as often as you need to. And you can combine it with some spice oils or some citrus oils to enhance the benefits of that. The third protocol, straight from Dr. Hill, is for the urinary system. So, you know, our kidneys are integral to our health, and we want to be able to protect them and keep them healthy. So you want to do a combination of celery seed and juniper berry. 2 to 3 drops, equal amounts in a capsule, will support the kidneys. So if that is an issue that you have, and there you go, you've got an all-natural alternative, celery seed and juniper berry. And then if you have a urinary tract infection, he gave a specific protocol for that. Celery seed and cinnamon oil, equal drops in capsule, just as long as you're fighting off the infection. It is not something to do for long term. And so there you go. 4 very good uses for celery seed oil. So you'll be glad that you have it in your cabinet when you need it. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.